Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Scratch's Director's Cut. As always, I'm Wolfen, and we will be potentially finishing the game today. I don't know, maybe. But I did notice this. His sign is crooked. So we're gonna fix it. Whoa! Jesus, calm down. Jesus, calm down. Jesus. I can't see shit. It was merely impossible to discern anything in the secret room. This would be a candle? Matches? Oh, hey, it's plugged in. Most of the books scattered in the hidden room were about the occultism and African culture. Even their titles were disturbing. Okay, so grab the wood. Oh, dear God. Oh. There's two right there. Jesus. Okay. Strange titles such as De Veritas Mysteriale, I think that's how I pronounce that, gave me the shivers. As much as I love books, I didn't dare to open those. Alright, before I read, I'm going to get a drink. So, I'll burb, but this is going to be a snap second for you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I got a glass of water. I'm ready to read. Let me check out these two different pages. That one's from Christopher. Yeah, they're two different pages. Lovely. That one's really long. Oh, let's start with this one. April 5th, 1963. Christopher. These may very well be my last notes in this regard. I'm afraid Catherine has already realized that I've been doing all the time. Blah. In vain I've tried to explain myself, and I know what might have been the outcome had I kept insisting. You know, if you could only believe me, Christopher, because I know you intend well, but I can feel the doubt in your heart. Put your rational thoughts aside for a moment and yield to the facts. If you can do it, someone who was constantly taught the wonders of science has ever since his childhood, then so can you. I'm hoping that you will contemplate the possibilities of some truth in my assessments once you read about my latest findings. It is imperative that you carry on with this task, Catherine is watching my every step, and I am afraid she'll take strong measures if I do anything out of the ordinary. Did you know? She's been talking to other doctors besides you, and psychiatrists. My God, Christopher, I fear that she's trying to shut me up in a madhouse. How will it be possible that all of you won't believe me? As if what has happened with my own son wasn't enough proof. In my adjacent notes, you will find an extensive essay on the origin of the curse and what should be done to eliminate it. I know the whole amulet deal must sound crazy, but you have to trust me. The tribe has been doing this for centuries. Are you going to forfeit all that knowledge and experience? They faced a God, Christopher, and lived to tell it. Now it's our turn to live and tell the story. And Christopher, if we fail to remove the curse and anything happens to me, I want you to do it. To have my complete mental faculties whilst I'm asking you this. Has it been becoming more and more dangerous lately? Do not hesitate. There is simply no other way, and you would be the only one left who can do it. Promise me. Promise me you will. I know I'm asking you to become a cold-hearted murderer, but Christopher, our lives, and possibly many others are at stake. Isn't that enough to forget your vow? James. Fucking hell, give this man an Emmy right here. Alright, next one. March 26th. The folklore of the Dalmar is just as disturbing as their vicious attacks. If my researches have been correct, then I have stumbled upon one of the most ancient tribes ever known to humanity, dating back to the era where the so-called Bushmen inhabited South Africa. We're talking over 20,000 years ago. How could any civilization manage to survive all this time without hunting or expanding, just being there? I don't dare to imagine what 200 centuries of inbreeding and cannibalism can do to the people. And I've seen them, and they can't be called humans. What is the most unsettling is their mystical background, impossible to be considered a religion due to its complete lack of basic rules and maturity. The only simple premise is to keep an evil entity at bay which has been stalking them since the beginning of time or the Dark Ages. At this point in my research, I had to stop and consider implications. The Dalmar actually thought of their later period, the systematic slaughtering of mankind, as good times or golden age. I think the lore that this tribe has never managed to grow, as I seriously think it would reign, maybe even an entire continent would have suffered terrible consequences. This history is so ancient that it makes me feel dizzy. The vengeful god, which is incidentally referred to as the Dolom, would control the Dalmar via its many incarnations. Most of the time, it would be a tall feline figure, almost dwelling in shadows, slaying villagers who would be unwittingly come close. Some say its deadly claws would not only penetrate your body but your soul. The purpose of the harassment is unclear. It would look as if the Dalmar were simply toys to be played with. It seems that the Dalmar managed to free themselves from its clutches with the help of an amulet or charm which would effectively force the entity to retreat. The most curious thing is how this amulet was conceived. Two main elements were required to perform the exorcising of this evil, and they had been strictly related to each other. One represents the victim, and the other represents the victimizer. To achieve this, something related to each other to each one was used. Well, I'm not sure what is referred to as the victim, but it can be concluded that anything belonging to any villager would have been served, given that they were all victims. As for something representing the victimizer, that may have been more complicated. Could it be possibly related to a god? This god in question? Next, these elements would have to be mixed with a rare medicinal plant native to the region, which has apparently had the properties to blend both items together, as long as they were not too solid. Finally, a branch of a particular tree whose name escapes me now has been used as the holder to the blended items. It is on this item that the mysterious blessing was performed. It should be noted that all of these elements had to be organic. The Dalmar successfully released themselves from the control of a vicious god with an intense ritual that seemed to have taken days to perform. In the end, the amulet was so powerful that the entity surrendered it to their will, and offered divine power in exchange for their sacrifices. But the Dalmar wouldn't allow to be fooled. They decided that getting rid of this evil once and for all would be the wise thing to do. So they managed to capture the spirit and store it at some place where it could guard it for all ages. My God, the evil spirit was cast into a mask, trapped in the confines of the blessed wood for eternity. A mask which description bears uncanny resemblance to... Who am I fooling? It is that mask. The Dalmar would keep the spirit at bay via regular rituals involving bloody sacrifices and the aforementioned amulet. The last book I read today about the Dalmar, in reality 2 small paragraphs as amusing bonus reading in a book lent by a museum, has revealed to me something that left me completely paralyzed with terror. I've always wondered since I began studying what made the Dalmar savagely slaughter the neighboring tribes without any apparent reason. Was it violent raw instinct? Did they feel threatened in any way? Was it a preserve an ungodly sense of enjoyment? No. It was fear. Fear that someone else would take the mask and release the god. They killed to protect themselves from falling again into the Dark Ages. If they went to such extreme lengths to avoid this, then what did they have to endure when the entity was free? The ritual hadn't been performed on the mask for years now. What have I done? What have I done? Well, fuck me. Drinking water, because I've been recording for like 3 hours, and I'm thirsty. Holy shit, that was fucking disturbing. We gotta call Jerry and let him know what the fuck's going up. Dude, shit just got real.
Yes?
Jerry, it's me.
Michael, I was about to call you.
Why?
I've been thinking about what you told me, and you could be onto something there. But I'm worried about your safety now. This could be dangerous.
What do you mean by dangerous?
Well, let's suppose you're right, and James Blackwood is indeed hiding somewhere inside the house. He's a madman, a murderer, and your life could be in danger.
Jerry, if James Blackwood is still alive, he'd be nothing more than a harmless, decrepit old man. I don't think I'd have any problem outdoing him.
And what if he is armed?
I'm willing to take that risk. He surely knows I'm here by now. What if he's waiting for me to leave so that he can escape? I can't miss this opportunity.
The opportunity of what, for Christ's sake?
Of knowing. I'm already too much into this, Jerry. And if I don't know what happened inside this house, I won't be able to sleep again.
You're obsessed. You were supposed to finish your book, get some rest, and now look at this. What are you going to say to your editor?
Who knows, maybe this whole episode inspires me to write that ending. I'm sorry. I can't leave this now, Jerry. It's too late.
I can't believe this. I don't understand you. Doesn't the possibility of spending another night in that house with a creepy old man hiding in the basement scare you?
I know what you're trying to do. Goodbye, Jerry.
Michael? Michael! It's dangerous, do you hear me? Dangerous! You have to leave that place!
I'll keep you informed.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Alright, since I figured out that that bike was a generator, and our battery's dead, I figure it might be a good time to check the mail. Oh, hey! When does that ever happen? To Mr. Michael Arthaith. Whatever. Due to the irregularities during the acquisition process carried over by Mr. James P. Carter, you are to immediately leave the property known as Blackwood Manor. If you fail to comply, legal proceedings will be enforced against you. You have 2 days to effectively abandon the property after the issuing of this notice. We will take no responsibility for the courier notice. A police officer is due to arrive at Blackwood Manor on Tuesday, October 15th. Should you be present, you will be immediately taken into custody without further notification. This is why Jerry wanted me to leave the house so badly. I bitterly realized that he wouldn't come for me and that it would take me to find a way to leave this house. Well, I know that we have a generator. So I quickly snatched the battery. And let's charge this puppy. Battery. Wires? Do I got wires? No, stethoscope. Okay. Oh, I attached the wires. Sorry, I couldn't see them. They were so tiny. Alright, let's crank this bitch a couple more times. I considered doing something to the battery, but I was sitting on the crate. One more time for good measure. Alright. My battery. Let's put it in the car and start this bitch up. And then GTFO. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to put the battery in the car. Battery. Close. Close it. As I prepared myself to leave the manor, I suddenly felt... Pooh, you scared the crap out of me. Pooh's my cat, by the way. He just did that. I suddenly felt the responsibility for disturbing forces that had been laying dormant inside the manor. I had to do something. Great. Great. So what you're saying is I can't... Oh, fuck. I can't leave until I make this amulet? Assuming? Okay, Shovel? 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 Just damp soil, evidently. I'm gonna need a point of reference. Thought about studying the photographer again. And I close it up. By the way, I'm looking for the real Mrs. Blackwood right now. At the very tip of the shadow. So, very tip. Right there. And we get a musical cue. Hi, Mrs. Blackwood. I was equally terrified and saddened upon uncovering the dead body of Catherine Blackwood. After all those years, she was left here to rot in this improvised tomb. So I'm really sorry about this, but I need a tooth. I need a tooth. Give me a tooth. Due to the best to contain my revulsions, I pulled a tooth from the body. Now I have a tooth. I quietly buried Mrs. Blackwood back to her dead, cold dreams. I'm sorry, honey. But I'll make shit right, okay? I'll fuck this house up. Need a piece of the god. Only piece of the god I can think of. Fuck you, Mask. Is this. Because he said he was a cat, right? So, logically... Mine. Every time I walk in here, I'm terrified that that mask is going to come after me. Oh, sorry. I clicked off the screen. Fuck! I crashed. Shit. Alright, guys. And here we are back again. Ripping this off. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I just, like, speed cleared all that. It took me 30 minutes, or not 30 minutes, probably like 15 or 20 to do that on camera, but doing it solo, or, like, already knowing what to do and everything, took me like, oh, get the doorknob, like, 2. It was ridiculous. It was awesome. Alright. Open this. Also, I am unbelievably hungry right now. Gonna be making taquitos after this, like rolled tacos. Oh, I'm so happy about it. I'm going to eat the crap out of those. Okay. It said if it's too solid, it has to be ground into a fine powder. So, logical conclusion. Open. Insert tooth. Close. Close. Oh, Grind. Open. Collect. Did I grab it? Identify. The remains of the tooth I ground. Okay. Okay, we also gotta do this with the claw. So, open. Claw. Inside. Close. Oh, grind. Open. Collect. See, now we have tooth powder. Claw. Can I mix them? Oh, I mixed them. A mixture of human tooth and claw remains. Bizarre. Right? It is kind of bizarre. Okay. So that's the victim and the victimizer. Now I gotta go upstairs. Upstairs. That looks so scary. Upstairs with Cthulhu. Upstairs. Upstairs again? Oh, this way. This room. Right here. I'm trying to remember where this thing is. It was a little furnace. Yeah, there it is. Okay, my metal rod should fit there. No. Oh, what do I need for the top? Oh, don't tell me I gotta search around and look for a little metal plate. Oh, Jesus. Can I put this on it? Oh. Cool. Oh, I need to find a flat surface. Crap. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut it until I find it, because I don't want to bring you guys down with that. Alright, guys, and here we're back in the room with all the paintings, all the really freaky paintings. I missed grabbing that. It's a paint can lid. So, let's go make us an amulet. It was literally one door away. Also, who let the cat play the piano? Seriously. Okay, this paint can lid on top, berries and ish on top. Let's start a fire. Oh, I got one match left. The fuck? I made... Hey, shut up, Whispers. The stone felt warm to the touch. It was almost organic. Alright, small stone with wood. Yay! I was ready. Let's go fuck up some shit, shall we? By the way, this episode is gonna run long. Deal with it. Hello? My name is Wolfen. Please don't hurt me. Oh, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I'm gonna fuck your shit up. And then... at first nothing happened, but then the atmosphere seemed lighter, as if the house had been relieved of a monstrous burden. Holy shit. Oh my god, let me collect myself. Fuck you. Backstab. I was half expecting that. Oh, am I done? Oh, holy crap. Sounds like I'm done, but I don't think I'm done. Oh! Oh my god. I stood there paralyzed in terror when I heard those horrible noises again. Hello? Oh, hi. I went down the fireplace and couldn't shake the feeling of entering a forbidden zone, a place that had been supposedly a remain of a forgotten time. Only noticeable feature of this place is the filthy cracked sink, a passage full of junk, I guess is the only place I can go through. Oh, that's where I looked through. I remember to be soaking wet, shaking in fear, yet I had to go on, driven by some unknown force. Is that blood? Jesus Christ. Traces of raw meat that have been dropped through the grating. There's a food on the table that I was eating down here. Alright, here we go. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading. The smell coming from the side was unbearable. But I need to go inside. Oh, okay. I missed looking at something. And the story didn't progress unless I looks at it. Right there. A disgusting teddy bear covered in mud and dirt was lying on the ground. It had disappeared to bite that and ripped off of its neck. Alright, now let's look. What the fuck? Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, go away. Fuck you.
Unsure of what I had just seen, I raced my car and left Blackwood Manor as quickly as possible. I am not ashamed of what I did. That disfigured face is still stalking my nightmares, and I've never put foot inside a Victorian house ever since. But there's certainly one thing that I'm grateful for. It was thanks to my encounter below that house that I was able to finish my book and become a prolific writer.
Slow motion water drops. Am I playing? Oh no. Oh, who's trying to get out? Oh. Well, that's kind of sad, actually. And there it is, guys. There's Scratches, my second successful Let's Play. I won't be... I haven't decided on whether I'm doing the last visit. It's a second section of this. And it doesn't seem like a whole lot. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Instead, my next Let's Play is probably gonna be of Orcs and Men. It's a whack 'em up, beat 'em up. So that's one of my next Let's Play. I really enjoyed this game. This game, I love point and clicks. Let me start there. I love point and clicks. Point and clicks are the best thing in the world for me, because the puzzles are usually smart enough for me to do it. Although this one's puzzles were kind of just here, go out and do your own thing. So I did have to resort to a guide, which is never a good thing for a point and click. However, it was horror-based, and horror-based games I don't usually like because I'm a fucking wuss, as you can tell. Like, you'll never see me Let's Play Slender. I may do Amnesia, because Amnesia is a requirement for YouTubers, but yeah. So, yeah. This was a great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a like, a favorite, a comment, a subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next Let's Play. Bye!